All right, class, so unlike the other videos this week, I don't have a story. I kind of thought that was kind of dramatic, the other ones, but this chapter 15, is laundry systems. It's not a lot of riveting drama with laundry systems, unless they don't work. All right, one thing about hotels, you know, those of us who live our lives in our own private worlds will look at our laundry equipment, our washer dryer, if we own one in our house, or if we go to a laundromat or whatever, we look at them as a necessity, but it's not that vital. I mean, it is, but we don't generally think about them as being that vital. Well, when you have a room or a hotel with 200-300 rooms that have to be turned and cleaned, and new linens and new sheets and towels and all that other stuff every single day, we're talking about tons of laundry, tons. All right. So when those things break down, it's a big deal. All right. It's a huge deal. Anybody's ever worked at a hotel? I worked at a hotel. The kitchen was not far from the laundry. The folks who used to come in from the laundry, the housekeepers, or some of the housekeepers just do some laundry, but there were some dedicated people. And those folks were a little different. All right. When you spend your day in those right next to those big old machines day after day, just feeding those machines and handling all this stuff, it's not a pleasant job, and it's even less pleasant when some of them start to break down. So laundry systems are very important. So this chapter 15, we'll talk to you about the different types of systems, why we have them, what do we put in them, what do we do with them. And it's not just washers and dryers. It could be folders. It could be ironers, flatwork machines, all those different things that are necessary in a hotel that we don't think about. All right. So read the chapter and make sure you have a pretty good understanding, because if you ever work at a hotel in any capacity, you will come in contact with those who do that, and it's a big deal. It's not just a couple washer dryers in a broom closet. These things are the size of a minivan or bigger. All right. So a lot of good information. Pay attention, read, and we'll see you next week in the other videos.